What's going on, guys, and welcome back to One Way Bay, where we have a pretty action-packed episode to get through here. We've got a few things to do, and I've got a few things to go over in between recordings. I did a little bit of work, so I just wanted to kind of explain what I've done. The first thing is first here. Last episode, I had you guys name this tower, and we've come up with something in the comments, and it was great. Great idea. Frank's Fishy Brands Tower. Yeah, I like the idea of bringing Frank's Fishy Brands to One Way Bay as an exclusive world headquarters area. I think that guy Frank is really branching out and just spreading his brand all over the city, which, I mean, is accompanied by some strong odors. But, you know, we'll get over that. We don't have much else to worry about. So the other thing that was suggested was, well, they suggested to name this building, Mondo, I guess in Italian, means world. So you can kind of see why Mondo has become such a synonymous term for large. So anyway, I like that idea, so I decided to name this building World Corp, since we didn't have a name for it already. So yeah, I think World Corp is right next to Frank's Fishy Brands Tower, which is kind of a funny thing because World Corp is supposed to be this massive corporation, although its tower is smaller than Frank's, who is really pushing his way up through the open market with his brand. So, alright, at least we covered that. Guys, I had some other really good suggestions. They weren't used this time, but keep it up. I'm sure we're going to get another tower eventually. We have so much money right now. I was going to put another tower down, but we have a glaring issue over here to deal with. So, for you guys who have been with the series for a while, you may remember Pooh Lake over here, Pooh Pond at one point. It's really turned into like the Pooh Delta down here. We have such a big issue. I think it's because I added that extra sewer pump back there, and it seems to be right here is the issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and bump this bank up a little bit more. What happened there? What the hell? Go up. And then the tool is supposed to grab that and then go this way. Cool. Okay. So I'm just going to run this down here just a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see why I kept all that money around for this, because it really does suck up a bunch of your budget. And actually, that track is going to be a little bit of an issue, so shit. It's not only how it smells over here, it's how I feel about the situation. Alright, so I guess we'll let this kind of evaporate, and then if it's still an issue, I'll go ahead. It's going to be an issue. Look at this. Oh, man. I might have to do this off camera and deal with it for the next episode, although that seems to have fixed it a little bit. Let's just poke around here a little and try to fix as much of that as we can. Hopefully that contains it. We'll check if I remember at the tailing end of this episode. I'll come back and hopefully look at that. So yeah, that's that. We're going to eventually need more sewer plants because we need more treatment going on here. We're actually kind of low already. So I'm thinking of, I think I can fit like one or two more in here maybe. And actually, luckily, we didn't overflow into the boot, this whole basin that's below sea level at this point. Some risky folks live down there. I wouldn't want to live down there. But yeah, so we'll come back and check this out. Yeah, if we fill this up and we still need more, I'm going to have to put more sewer treatment in here at some point. Probably like right down here, I'm thinking, in this kind of unused area at this point, right next to the highway, because poo plants are always next to the highway, it seems. Well, at least all of the ones I've seen. Alright, so we got Pooh Pond or Pooh Delta all figured out. Look at all of the off Brown River is just pouring out into the Pacific Ocean here. Oh well. Alright, so I guess the biggest thing I did off camera was over here. You'll remember this part. I've decorated that, but I've also added a bunch of this down here, and actually I apparently zoned a little bit, and they don't have any electricity which sucks because nothing's going over there. So hold on. We're going to need to add a little bit more commercial over here just so I can get a line to bring the commercial back this way. The power, that is. Yeah, so this is going to be the new district. We're probably going to want to name this district at some point after I zone it here. I'm just doing that for now to get the zoning right, and then I'm planning on deleting that later. Yeah, so the district over here is still technically part of Quake Heights through here. I'm thinking this will be its own new district in here, and then Quake Heights can either stop here or expand over to here. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with that yet, but... Oh! No, snapping doesn't seem to toggle with the alt. Or, no, it doesn't. Yeah, so districts do snap to roads, which is really nice on occasion, but sometimes it's very, very annoying when you're trying to do little intricate stuff, but there's like little roads around that are going to screw up your entire district. But, you know what, we'll deal with it. Alright, let's just finish this up. Alright, Spring Square. You guys know the drill. Spring Square is not going to be the name here unless we decide it is. But I don't think so. It's interesting. It's a... Oh, I guess I should explain this a little bit. This is just one 6-lane road going around this entire thing. I don't really plan on doing another one going the reverse direction, so we're gonna see how this works. I'm planning on putting like little development, I guess you could say developments, around here coming off of it, so basically all of the traffic is gonna be using this. It could be a good idea, it could be a bad idea, I'm not sure. I also don't really want to pull anything down like through it. I want all of the traffic to kind of have to use this outer perimeter here. So I'm kind of going to break this off into maybe quadrants here or whatever. And then I think we might want to bring this into another 6-lane this way, under here and over to here. That might be a good idea. Or maybe just put a big intersection right here somehow, even though the river's going to be in the way. I don't know, I haven't really thought that far ahead, but that's that. We'll get to that when we do. And, alright, we gotta hook these guys' power up first before anything else. There we go. Cool. Alright, so this in-between section here has turned into a bit of a little forested area, a little green space. I like it. I have those little parking lots all over the place out here too, and a big pedestrian path system going all the way down the middle of it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that it seems to work. I don't know, I don't have any pedestrian paths going, like, cutting across. So maybe we should do that. I'm not exactly sure, although that's going to delete a lot of the green space. So I think there's only 1 or 2 spaces in between. Okay, there's 2. So we could, in theory, pull a pedestrian path out through and not lose too many trees. But I'm not sure. We'll kind of gauge that as we go. Let's just kind of fill some of this up. Why does the game do this, like, weird, like, breaking up of properties? It's the weirdest thing, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. I also, looking at this, a 4x3, or a 3x4, I'm not sure what the game is gonna prefer to build this on. The main road? Or the 3. I don't know if there's, like... I don't know how that's even, like, gauged. I don't know if the game prioritizes the bigger roads. I know traffic prioritizes the roads based on their speed limits, so I'm not sure if building direction prioritizes like that on the corners. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. That's a very interesting question. Yeah, I don't know. So, alright, let's get back to adding little bits of property here and there. That's a weird little space, and so is that. But I also went ahead and put all of the pipeline in there. So, at least we have water coverage over there, even though we don't really have electricity. And I guess I should say in between episodes I have been going around and, like, emptying things that are full. So it's not really important to look at or watch, so that's kind of just why I do it. It's kind of important to do, not really important to know that I do it, so there's that. I was looking at the shoreline, and I think, look at the view of the ocean here. Don't you think tourists would love this view? I think so. And I noticed, like, just looking down this, it looks like a touristy place. So what I'm thinking is that we change Poo Poo Parkway to a tourism district. Where is it? Yeah. We'll swap this out. Although, wait. How do I, okay. Actually, I should plan this out a little better, because all of this is, commercial. So I'm thinking we do a little zone control here. We change this into the Mondo district, just through here, like this whole block right here. That'll be Mondo district. And then we will change the Poo Poo Parkway into, oh, see what I said? See what I said about those snapping? That's snapping. It's like, it's really good in certain situations, and in other situations, it's just annoying. But, alright. So, now that's that. What does the zoning look like? Mostly residential through Poo Poo Parkway. I think we're gonna change Poo Poo Parkway to tourism, and then we're gonna add some commercial, high-density commercials just down the streets here, or the shoreline, because it's going to be just a massive tourist area. Let's just start with a little bit for now, like 2 blocks worth, right on the shore. We'll see if we'll get any hotels brought in, because it's just going to be like that kind of thing over here. It's going to be awesome for hotels. I hope. But yeah, we'll slowly expand that out. Poo Poo Parkway. I was thinking about maybe asking for a new name. I don't think so. I think Poo Poo Parkway has earned itself to keep its name, if that sentence made any sense at all. What are you complaining about? You are sick. Okay. What the hell? You're in a majorly covered area right now, and yet you're still getting sick. Why is that? And there's some dead people. Actually, how is our budget? We haven't looked at that in a while. Is anything below 100%? No, we're all good. We actually, we even have more for healthcare. We have 20% over the budget for healthcare, so that's good. Should we do a little bit more for unique buildings? I think so. And then, yeah, we'll just crank it up both night and day. Is there anything else we should turn up? Maybe, actually, the water is probably a good idea, because you saw before that we were dangerously close to water and, yeah, the sewer treatment. So, what else? Incineration status is way low as well. We should probably go ahead and add one more of those. Probably right about here. That's a good spot. And then eventually one here. Actually, you know what? One here right now. We should probably get on top of our trash game before we can't. Before it gets out of hand is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so the pollution here is creeping into the Mondo district. And I fear if we put more incinerators right here, like I think we could fit like 2 or 3 more. 1, 2, probably just 2. Right? Yeah, just 2 more. I fear if we put those there, we'll kind of pollute out the row of general stores down here. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, because they're just so... It's one of the tourist attractions of One Way Bay is the line of, I believe, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, the row of 10 general stores all put on one stretch of road. All right next to each other. I think, yeah, that's one of our selling points in the Mondo district and in One Way Bay. Hopefully, we'll bring some tourists into these brand new hotels right on the bay. Wow. Yeah, this is totally the nice place to go now. Our other tourism district over here is really cool as well in Bayview. because, as it's labeled, you have a great view of the bay. You have really cool wind power. It's just something cool to look at with the wind coming off the bay powering the city. And you're right next to Pleasure Town, which is the red light district of One Way Bay. So, I mean, in terms of things to do, you book a hotel in Bayview. But in terms of view and just relaxation, you come out to Poo Poo Parkway. Trust me, it doesn't smell as bad as it seems. That is their motto down there. All right, the last thing I kind of want to do in this episode is finally to, where is it? Buy a tile. And I did get a good comment suggesting to go for that ore. And we shall do that. Yes, we have $22,000 to spend, of course. We have some ore in there. Oh, thanks, Aspen Cook. Thanks for the amazing work you have done for our city. Well, I try. I mean, I built it with my own two hands, so... I mean, it was with your guys' help, too, so... Alright, the reason that I really like this purchase of land is because... Where is it? Outside connections. Yes, if you look at the imports... Actually, it's flipped. Damn it. This doesn't prove my point anymore. Before, when I looked at it, we were importing way more ore than we were forestry. So, wait, what's, why? I thought there was a tab that you could... Oh, yeah. Why did that go away? When you go up to here and click here, it's not there. Wow. That's a really weird bug. Okay, so... Yeah, I guess I found that. Should probably tell that to a dev or something. But, yeah, so... We are importing a lot more forestry at this point, which... I don't know. Maybe we should put a little bit of foresting in over here and then go up to here and make our mining town? I don't know. But we are exporting a lot of goods. That means we are producing enough for the city and they are all going out. That's really good. We're actually not importing any. And also, we're barely importing any oil products, so that's also good. But that also makes me want to kind of add a little bit more zoning down here just to kind of take out that little bit of need that we have to import oil. So yeah, hopefully with those buildings when they go in, I don't know when they're going to go in, we have pretty low demand for industry or office at this point. But yeah, hopefully that will cut down the rest of that import and that'll go away, and then we'll just have to really worry about forestry and ore. And I guess a little bit of agriculture. So, our exports, I think we looked at this already. We're exporting a lot of oil products. That's also good. We're also exporting a lot of agriculture, which is a good thing, because that means we have plenty of agriculture. And our tourism is pretty evenly split. We have a little less high wealth than the rest, but I think that's to be expected. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, look at all of the touristy stuff to do down here. That parking garage is like the biggest thing in that area that people can do, is I guess go and chill at the 4-story parking garage that now occupies the border of Quake Heights and Pleasure Town. But all right, yeah, that was. We've gotten a lot done here, and the Poo Lake is officially turning into Poo Puddle again, and eventually will just go away, which is great because it means we've done our job here, and all of the poo water is not soaking into the land over here, which is ironically fertile land now that it's got poo touching it. But yeah, we'll have to get down to this eventually. I'm not sure what we want to do here. I'm also not sure how to get highway traffic off of that, because there's not really a lot of space here. I guess it's going to take some work, whatever we do down there, but we'll figure that out. I'll go ahead and fix all of this terrain, make it look not so thrown together, I guess, and I guess really fortify this wall. And I guess we need to make sure that we are not in danger of flooding the boot here. But yeah, I'll do that in between episodes. That was a pretty action-packed journey through One Way Bay this time. Hope you guys liked it. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. If you have any suggestions, leave them for me in the comments. I always look at those. So yeah, until next time, guys, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you right back here in One Way Bay.